Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Evan, and this is going to be the basic guide on how to use the Grand Exchange to make a little money by flipping. Now, flipping is buying for low and selling for high, and the concept behind it is not too hard. However, making this video today is going to be a little bit challenging because everybody and their brother is trying to flip things right now, and the market is incredibly unstable. However, I'm going to try to do my best to give you guys a little bit of an idea of how to use this, and hopefully you will use this in a few weeks when the Grand Exchange has settled down a little bit, when not everybody's trying to flip, because eventually people will get tired of trying to do this, and then the market will actually be flippable again. So, in order to find the price of an object, what we want to do is first figure out what object we want to do. Find an item. Let's do nature runes. Do you think those are flippable? Nature runes. This had to be flippable. Now, first things first, once you find your item, put an outrageously high price on this, and go ahead and buy it. 230 coins is what that cost us. Alright, now let's go ahead and sell it for 1 coin. Or not necessarily 1 coin, but, you know, an absurdly low price. Okay, 224. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and check our history. As you can see, we bought 1 nature rune for 224. And we sold our nature for 224 and we bought it for 230. Now let's flip that around. What we now want to do is want to buy for 224 and sell for 230, and that's where our profit comes in. There's a 6 GP margin. Okay. Now what a lot of people are doing right now is they are going and they are they're shortcutting people. They're either buying for 1 GP higher or selling for 1 GP less to make that like, quick buck, which is why the Grand Exchange is very quote unquote toxic to deal with right now. And for the sake of this guide, I was going to go ahead and overcut and undercut people, but I'm just not going to do it, and I want to see if I can get this to work. So, anyways, nature rune. People buy these a lot. Let's try to buy 10, just to show you guys how this works. Actually, we can totally buy 100. Let's buy 100, right, for 224. Let's see what happens. Now, I don't normally flip nature runes, so I don't know how stable this is, but I'm pretty confident that, you know, it's going to be alright. Hopefully the margins haven't changed for this, and if they have, then, well, you know, we're shit out of luck, but if they haven't, then we'll be okay. So, a lot of flipping, though, is waiting. So, we've put this offer in now, we're going to wait a little bit. And once this buys or starts to buy, I'll go ahead and I'll turn the recorder back on. Alright guys, as you can see, we finally got our nature runes bought for that 224. Now we're going to go ahead and try to sell them for 230. And we're going to play the waiting game again. So, selling them all for 230, and I'll catch you guys when these sell. So, just as like an idea of how long it took, that took about 60 seconds or so, maybe a little bit longer, maybe 120 seconds, but anywhere from 1 minute to 2 minutes to buy those, and let's see how long it takes for these to sell. So, I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, and in less time than it took for me to finish the song I was listening to, so I started the song 5 minutes ago, and it's just now ending. So, in 5 minutes, I was able to do this flip. Alright, so boom, there is our 23k. Let's go ahead and check the history real quick. So, as you can see, we have the start right there where I fucked up and bought the leaping salmon, but everything after that has been recorded. So, you see that we bought one for 230, and then we sold one for 224. We then repeated to buy 100, and we could have done this with a lot more, guys. We could have bought 1,000, 10,000, or whatever, however much you can fit in your bank. Anyways, we bought those for 224, and then we sold for 230 each, and effectively only made 600 gold, but it's still a 6 gold flip for whatever. Like I said, if we would have done 1,000, it would have been 6,000. If we would have done 10,000, it would have been 60,000. It probably wouldn't have gone that fast, but that's how you flip the market. Also, please do not undercut and overcut people. This is just general consumer etiquette. Don't do that, or seller etiquette, better, not consumer etiquette. Consumers are buying. You don't care about them, right? Right, of course not. Anyway, good buyer etiquette and good seller etiquette. Just don't undercut people. It's very, very, very rude. And a lot of people do it just to like make a quick profit. Don't do that. So, anyways, this is just a general guide. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post below. I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. I'm a busy person though, but I do check the comment section pretty frequently. So, if you have any questions on how this works, if I missed something, or if you want to see something in the future, you guys know how to let me know. Comment section is down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.